Hey guys, it's Chicken Jockey, and today is a big day. That is because today we are going to be starting our first hardcore Let's Play series. But this is not going to be just any hardcore. Now, the basic premise of hardcore Minecraft is that you are locked on the hard difficulty, and when you die, you lose the world. And we're still going to have that, but we're going to do so much more than just that. We are going to make this challenging for ourselves. If you remember Painecraft, this is going to make Painecraft, hopefully, look very easy. Now, we are going to be wearing armor, unlike Painecraft, but there are a few factors that's going to make this, hopefully, much more difficult. First of all, the Java Edition PvE is already more challenging than Bedrock Edition PvE, but we're also not going to be using any bows, any protection enchantments on our armor, any totems of undying, any shields. So basically, we're not going to cheese the game at all. We are going to fight the monsters in the hardest way possible. Straight up melee combat with no overpowered buffs. Alright, so here we are on the world creation screen, and first off, we're going to change the game mode to hardcore. And while we're in hardcore, we're going to name the world the ultimate, I'm not sure if this will fit, but I'm going to try to name it the ultimate hardcore challenge, because, I forgot to capitalize hardcore. Well, anyways, this is because it is the ultimate hardcore challenge. We're going to be playing hardcore mode, which is, as it is, already fairly hard, but we're going to be limiting ourselves as to make the combat as hard as possible. So the ultimate goal is going to beat the game, but we are going to be having a few goals that we want to meet before we beat the game, so that it doesn't turn into just a speedrun, but we'll be talking about that later. Alright, so now that we've got all the options we've needed, let's take a deep breath and jump into this hardcore world. So the reason that I'm making this hardcore series is mostly because we can't make any Silver Lake videos right now because of Bedrock Edition's performance issues. I mean, now I am playing on the oh man, I didn't know that your hearts look like this in hardcore. I've actually never ever played hardcore mode before. So this should be pretty interesting. Alright, looks like we're completely in a birch forest, so we're going to want to focus on just getting birch wood. Well, as I was saying, we can't record on Silver Lake Survival right now because of the performance issues that are on Bedrock Edition. I am still playing on the Silver Lake server, but since we can't make any videos right now, I thought now would be the perfect time to start this new hardcore series. Wedcrawdad has been asking me to do this for a while, and I thought it would be a pretty fun idea, but I don't want to make this some sort of super long-term world where I build tons of cool stuff, because I'm just gonna end up losing the world when I die eventually, right? And I don't want to commit to building a bunch of cool stuff. Now, one of the goals is going to build some sort of base, because man, crafting tables, come on. Because as I said before, this is going to, I don't want this to turn into a speedrun, because by default this is going to turn into a speedrun if all I'm doing is to beat the game. So I think we're going to have 4 goals, I believe. The first goal is to get full diamond armor. You want to be prepared when we fight the Ender Dragon. And, well, we don't have to be prepared because you can just kill the Ender Dragon with beds. I think it'll be a fun thing to do, to just get maxed out gear right at the start. And after we get full diamond armor, we are going to build a base of some sort, because it's not a Minecraft world without a base, is it? Some kind of base. It doesn't have to be a super big base, super impressive base. It doesn't even have to be as big as our standard starter bases that we built, but it has to be some kind of decent looking thing. And after that, we are going to want to build at least some kind of farm. I think it might be an auto farm, but I can't guarantee for sure, because we might end up needing a farm that's not automatic. So I just want to make some sort of farm. And then after that, the final goal is going to be to get an elytra. Oh, I forgot we don't need a hoe. This isn't a speed run. Well, the final goal is going to be getting an elytra before we kill the Ender Dragon. There is a way to do that, but if you don't know how to do that, I guess you're just gonna have to wait until the last episode to see. Aha, see, now you have a cliffhanger. Okay, I'll tell you now. You just build a flying machine, and you fly to the End Islands. That's how you do it. You don't need the portals to get to the End Islands. You can just make a flying machine. Anyways, yeah, as you can see, we got 8 chunks of render distance, and that is because my graphics card isn't too good, and it can't handle 16 chunks of render distance and recording at the same time. So it would be a very terrible looking recording, and it will be a very hard experience for me to play on. And it looks like we got a bed fairly early. I'm killing 3 sheeps right off the bat with a stone axe one-shot. That's how it works in Java. You just one-shot everything with a stone axe. Axes, they're garbage in Java, in my opinion. I think it's mostly just because I've got terrible aim. Why did I just craft sticks? I have no idea. I've got terrible aim, and you need to have really, really good aim to use axes. And actually, as a PvP weapon, they're terrible. But as a PvE weapon, I think they're quite decent in the early game since you don't need to craft a sword. But I prefer swords because they don't punish you as much for aiming badly. Anyways, I think the goal for this episode is going to be to get diamonds. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to meet that goal. It might be a little bit too hard. But if we're going to get full diamond gear, I think we ought to have at least some kind of a head start. Hopefully, which is getting diamonds in the first episode. And there's some coal right there. After we kill off these zombie guys, I'm going to use... Oh, no! I got hit! Zombies deal so much damage when you're not wearing any armor. Dang! Okay, that's not good, because in Java, you regenerate quicker, but that's because you use up your hunger bar to regenerate. So as you can see, we're losing hunger fast. So we're going to have to cook up this meat as quickly as possible. We're going to want to let's use this coal to cook up meat, because slabs, oakwood slabs, they are an insanely good fuel source in Bedrock Edition, but in Java Edition, they're not as powerful. So we're going to want to use coal for the fuel. Okay, I got a little lag spike right there. And I'm hearing a zombie. I might want to get out of here, but I really need this coal. I guess I already have 13 coal. I guess that might do. That might do for now. We're going to want to get out of this cave because it's hardcore and we're already gotten damaged quite a bit. So, yeah, let's just make a furnace real quick. And, I placed my dirt instead of a crafting table. That's wrong. Okay, so let's make a furnace. Boop, 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 boop. And let's place said furnace, and let's stick a coal in here, and let's cook up our mutton. And while we're doing that, I guess we can go and get the coal, since that chunk will be loaded and the furnace will be going. And we just want to get enough coal so that we can make enough torches to hopefully find diamonds in this cave. And there's a skeleton. Oh, crap, there he is. There he is. Oh, my gosh, I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. And there's a spider right there and a witch. Oh, man. Why am I so bad at Java Edition PvE? Help me. Okay, gotta eat. Man, oh, I should have crafted a sword. That skeleton was so tough to beat with an axe. Man, okay. I'm gonna want to leave that spider alone because I'm going to need more food now. After that disaster, we are not doing so good, guys. We're not doing so good. Right off the bat, we took a lot of damage. Let's kill this cow real quick, and I don't want to kill this chicken because chickens are very good for farming later in the game. So let's just kill this cow off. Now, cows are good for farming, but I think those are a little bit harder. I think a chicken cooker might be a good way to start off. That might be a good choice for our initial automatic farm that we're planning on making. Because chicken farms are very easy to make, and they're very useful for food. I mean, they might not be as good for the final Ender Dragon fight as pork chop or beef would be. But I mean, anything that works, right? We don't want this series to stretch out too long because hopefully Mojang will fix the game, Bedrock Edition, so we'll be able to record Silver Lake episodes. So hopefully this series doesn't have to stretch out for too long. Alright, we've picked up most of the coal, and I really just want to stay away from that witch. That witch might have despawned. Let's just hope it despawned because those things, they're dangerous. In Bedrock Edition, they're even dangerous. But in Java, I don't want to fight one of those guys. I don't want to even try. Alright, so let's eat our mutton because we want to save our beef for later since it's such a good food source. Is there anything that we need to smelt at the moment? Not really. So, now that we've got 22 coal, we should be able to make some torches and head into that cave right there. But before we do that, let's chop down a few birch trees just to make sure that we have enough wood, because if there's one thing I know about caving, it's that your torches run out way quicker than you think they will. They run out very quickly. In branch mining, too, but especially caving. We're gonna have to make sure we don't get lost, because this is hardcore. This is no joke. We want to be serious about this and not get lost like I get lost in 90% of the caves that I cave dive in. So we're going to have to be very careful about that. So we're going to use up almost all of our coal on making torches because we want more than a stack for this caving. If we're going to want to find diamonds, we're going to need a good amount of torches. I think I'll save just 1 or 2 coal pieces. And let's make a new pickaxe because we don't want to run out of pickaxes when we're in the middle of cave diving. That would be somewhat a disaster, and Alright, we've got a couple extra pickaxes, and let's make a sword, because an axe is simply not going to do when we're underground caving. It's not gonna do. And actually, I need one more stone to make the sword, so let's pick up one of those. And I think that cave might be a good start. We'll just have to hope the witch despawn, because I don't want to die on the very first day, the very first episode. I don't want to lose the first season right away. That would be not fun. Not fun at all. Alright, let's stick these torches in our offhand, because I actually have Optifine, and Optifine has a really nice feature that's called dynamic lighting, and let's see if it works. Yep, it does. As you can see, since I'm holding this torch, it lights up the cave. Now, this isn't actually making the in-game light level higher. It's just giving us visual lighting that doesn't exist in the game. It doesn't change how this world is gonna work. Mobs are still gonna spawn in here, and there is our first iron vein. Nice, it's only 1 iron. Aw, man. All right, let's just keep going, I guess. And we've got some nice coal. Nice, nice, nice. We're already hearing skeletons right off the bat, and that's because it is night. It looks like. Yep, it's night. Let's sleep real quick. And there we go. Is that what I think it is? Is that a jungle right off the bat? I wish I could turn up. Oh, no, that looks like it's dark oak trees on a hill. It's hard to see when you have 8 chunks of render distance, isn't it? It's rather annoying, but I'd rather have this be a watchable video. I'm not too keen on having a video with terrible frame rates. Here's a cow. Let's murder that cow right there. Murder this cow, and murder this cow. That should come in handy later, I think. And over there is a lava pool. If we were speedrunning, that would be very useful, because you need lava to create nether portals. So, yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to go in the nether in the first episode. So that's rather useless for us. But if we were speedrunning, that would be great. And here is some really, really cool terrain generation right here. I like me some good terrain generation in Minecraft. Oh no! The zombie hit me and it caught me on fire. That's what happens when a burning zombie punches you in Java. It doesn't happen in Bedrock for some reason. Okay, we were able to avoid that hit. I better light this place up. I don't want any more monsters spawning here and ruining our day. Everything is really hard when you start off the game in Java, because Java PvE is actually a challenge, which is revolutionary for me since I've just been playing Bedrock for the last few years. And I guess I am still playing Bedrock right now. But this hardcore series is quite fun because it feels actually threatening. It feels actually intense. A feeling that I have not had in Minecraft for a long time. And looks like here are some pumpkins. Nice, nice, nice. Pumpkins, these will be useful in the late game. Actually, there's not going to be much of a late game because we're probably going to be beating Minecraft fairly quickly in only a few episodes. But pumpkins, they're nice, right? They're useful, and we might make this our farm. I'm thinking we can make a chicken farm, we can make a pumpkin farm, we can make a cow farm. The opportunities are pretty much endless at this point. I don't know what we're going to build, but I hope it's cool. And there's another lag spike. That's what happens when you play Java with a bad GPU. And there we have it. That is our first creeper. Let's see if we can murder him easily. Oh, no, maybe I should just blow him up real quick, you know. Oh, he can't see me. His pathfinding is messed up. Okay, blow up the other guy. Oh, man. That didn't work. These guys can't see me through the block, so I can just hide behind this block and they won't be able to blow up. This is hacks. This is hacks. That's what it is. I've got 4 gunpowder right off the bat. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Gunpowder is great if it's an actual Minecraft world, but this is just going to be a quick hardcore world, and there is some iron. I think we better craft some iron armor really quick. I mean, I know that it's better to craft tools usually, but this is a hardcore world, and we don't want to die, and I'm feeling that we're going to die fairly quickly. Oh, and I accidentally just placed 2 torches. It feels very threatening. I'm constantly on edge. All right, there's some iron right there. Let's pick up that. Wait, where is the iron? Oh, here's some iron. That wasn't the one that I think I saw. I probably saw nothing. Or just in my imagination. Well, anyways, I do hope that we get at least a full set of iron armor, but our ultimate goal is going to be getting diamonds. But this episode, we've already been playing for a while, so I don't know if we're actually going to meet that goal. And I just realized we've actually only been playing for 15 minutes, so we've actually got, hopefully, quite a bit of video time left. I don't know. I just want to find diamonds. That's all I want at this point. And there is a mine shaft, and there's a cave spider. Wonderful. Okay, back off. Back off. Ah! It hit me! Oh, great. Oh, great. Alright, Java PvE is even harder than I thought. I've played it a little bit, and I'm like, oh, it's decently hard. I'll be able to handle it. No, attacks are too slow. They're too slow. You attack way too slow. It's a pain. And this is fun actually, but man, this hardcore challenge is gonna be hard. I did not think that we're gonna beat this on first try, but you know what? I think we should stay optimistic. Of course, we're gonna beat it on first try. We are pro gamers. That's what we are. All right, let's go down this mine shaft again. And if we see any cave spiders, we're going to block them off with blocks because I don't want to die. All right, so here's some iron. Let's kind of box ourselves in, except when a skeleton comes, we're going to be doomed. But you know what? No skeletons are ever going to come around here. I'm constantly hearing them, but there's no chance of them even seeing me, right? I'm invisible. All right, we've got 23 iron, so I think now is the perfect time to make a full set of armor. Actually, we've got 24. Perfect. Let's just make a full set of armor real quick and continue exploring and hopefully find our diamonds. So we got to stick 3 coal in here because each coal will smelt up to 8 items. And now I realize I have barely any food. I'm going to want to cook up this too. So we're just going to be waiting here and hopefully I'll have everything prepared and we can continue exploring and hopefully not die. Alright guys, we have full iron armor now and a good amount of food. So now we can explore this mine shaft without the risk of dying every 2 seconds. Because that's what it looked like when I fought that cave spider. I was instantly whittled down to half health by only 1 cave spider. So, cave noise. Oh, well, but now that we have full iron armor, this should be considerably safer to mine in this mine shaft. Alright, the problem is, cave spiders do ignore armor, but creepers don't ignore armor, and skeletons don't ignore armor, and zombies don't ignore armor, and those are the ones I'm really scared of, especially the skeletons. And I really wish I could turn my sound down now because it is irritatingly loud. Maybe I could turn hostile mob sounds off. Did you see how much that creeper damaged me from that far away? Man, armor is truly weak in Java Edition. It's not... if that was Bedrock Edition, I would have taken almost no damage there. And that spider has speed, because, yeah, spiders can spawn with random effects in Java on hard mode. And we're on hard mode because we're hardcore. So I think I'm going to go a different route, because that route looks scary, riddled with monsters completely. But, and besides, here is some iron. These hostile mob sounds are so loud I can hardly think. And there's a skeleton and a zombie. We're gonna want to look out for that. Okay, shoot me, skeleton. Shoot me. Shoot at me. Shoot the zombie. Shoot the zombie. Yep. That's it. Oh no! Ah! Oh man. Even with the armor, that cave spot. Ah! What the heck? There's a million! Oh my gosh. Our first episode. Our first episode ended in death. This is going to be a long challenge. But we're not going to give up. Okay, that was fun. I gotta say, that was fun. It was hard. It was fun though, man. It was very, very fun. I think, I don't know how, but there is some way to create a copy of a world. Some way. But it doesn't really matter because we have replay mods, so we can always go back and look at what we were doing. Alright, so this challenge, guys, is going to be a lot harder than I expected, that's for sure. I just thought, you know what, this is going to be a fun thing to do, like Pancrack. That's going to be fairly easy, but Java combat is so much harder than Bedrock combat. So much harder. This is going to be fun, guys. Alright, so next episode, I think we're going to get a little farther, I hope. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though we died almost instantaneously. I think we are going to, next episode, we're going to be a little bit more cautious. We're not going to immediately rush into a mine shaft full of cave spiders with only iron armor. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like. I promise next episode I won't die in 2.5 seconds. Anyways, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more Minecraft guides and Let's Plays, and I will see you next time in the Ultimate Hardcore Challenge.